A mugshot makes me a prisoner of silence. Chains on my Adam's apple, featured in forbidden photography, capturing my black side. But if the color of my skin were different, everything would be all white. I mean, everything would be all white. Just ask Brock. Brock Allen Turner. He was a 20-year-old established from a sentence for sexual assault. I guess 6 months was enough time to let your dick cool off. Apparently, ice baths wasn't enough. Who knew media's Polaroid would shake his story, snatching glamour shots out of his gallery, forcing you to buy into the picture. Now that's the true definition of Photoshop. So the next time I'm arrested, use a picture of me and my daughter at the beach. And as it speaks to you, listen to how I teach her that when drowning, keep your hands visible because your words don't mean a thing. You ain't the first person that was ignored by yelling, I can't breathe. They'll all be goners if y'all keep locking us up for being fathers. I was only showing her that even in good times, you still gotta keep your head above water. And the next time I'm guilty for listening to music and snatched from my vehicle, prove my innocence. Just go back to my childhood and use images of me watching cartoons. Something like those stories are adjusted by the media. Black man trying to be all that he can be, yet only get Captain America. Can't eat a bowl of frosted flakes. Can't eat a bowl of frosted flakes without being labeled a serial killer. But a lactose intolerant America teaches us to.
And when we're asking me how I was doing, I was saying okay, but on the inside, my spirit man was sinking. Sinking. Tried to keep my head above water, making a wave when I could. These times were not good. I was teared up and stressed out, knowing what I'm talking about. 3 in the morning, tried to pray and couldn't get a word out. My life, as you see, I was all screwed up. I was a believer Bible reader, filling myself with the word, but not wanting to keep it down because the voices in my head would not keep it down. Believe me, I tried. But guilt and blame made me feel insane. Profane language spewed from my lips to the sky. I felt like God was pissed off, so I felt pissed on when it rained. I was a tortured soul, couldn't stand on my own too, defeated. A day in my shoes would wear out your soul. I put on my
store. My niece sweetly asked, "May I have this doll?" I remind myself that this suburban daughter only sees a doll. She's from nooks and hashtags, justice stores and diversity. I'm from Reaganomics and the Cosby Show. True, we're both post-civil rights and pre-Armageddon, but I've been around long enough to see racism become the nothing new under the sun. And so I tell her, you may not have that doll. Amen. The white Barbie looks like many of your friends. She will one day become the enemy of your self-esteem. White Barbie will steal your style while simultaneously trying to convince you that she is a superior standard. Please know that her precast figure was based on European ideals of perfection. But your top-heavy, cold bottle, thick hip, bow legs, big booty was precast by ideals of God. White Barbie's perfectly painted on face couldn't ever come close to the rich golden undertones in your outfit. Nor could her synthetic shell ever reflect the perfection in your melanin. Her silky locks won't capture the rage against gravity of your kinky curls as they rise from nappy roots. Her artificial frame won't have enough give in the hips to reconstruct the breadth of your Ohio. She may sugarcane her hair and scorch her skin to look like yours, but her translucent history will bear no resemblance to the trials yours has endured.
To conversations like, if multiple black men are found dead in your apartment, a millionaire Ed Buck, millionaire donor to the Democratic Party, and nobody around investigates his role in the incident, doesn't make a sound. Bartender, give the crowd another round. But pouring Kool-Aid in a wine glass don't make it Merlot. A cat having kids in the oven don't make them biscuits. Well, I'll be George Washington Carver, selling peanuts to the peanut gallery, art gallery, to see what's on the walls. Pictures of poverty and pain, because that's what sells niggas to Negroes. Some inverse trade-off. Pay y'all favorite rapper so the house can run the field. Niggas. Capitalism and Christ cut a deal in the back of the Vatican as the Pope pours another round of scotch. Excuse my cynicism. The gospel according to a con. Yea, let the trap house say amen. Then niggas with attitudes get attitudes, but niggas with attitudes don't get invited to sit with the Jews. I mean, the Jerry Hellers that profit from the Qs, the Dre's, the Rens, the Easies, and the Yellows. Welcome to death row. Mumia is still there, but Meek is free, so these cognitive...
Because seeing the pain that he's causing flowing through streams down your cheeks is causing my heart to break when all I have is in pieces to start with. I won't let him break you. Take that back. I won't let you break you by choosing to remain in a situation that's causing so much pain. And they say love is blind, so how do we find our way except through faith? You know, the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen. And I know I'm on the outside looking in, so there are some things I may not see, but I can't help but spot that thin line between love and hate that you're stepping on. I will not watch him let you be his stepping stone. Come on. It's okay to break down, but just don't stay down too long. You got people depending on you. You got unconditional love that's willing to push you through, but you gotta let it go. And I wish he wasn't my friend. Because then I wouldn't have any understanding. I would be like, girl, fuck him, let's go find us a new man. Yes! But then those areas of gray starts to get shaded in, and I'm looking at him and he's just as hurt as you are. He just does a better job of hiding his heart. See, he went to the casino and threw all his chips in. And somehow you managed to pack them on your shoulders until your back broke in, and now how y'all doing? I want to say, first and foremost, congratulations to my brother Seven for 20 years. Because people think that poetry and live music is something that's not a necessity. But if you go throughout your day without listening to music, it's a healing property, and poetry is just music with a melodic tone under it. So it's a healing property when you go through your breakups, when you go through your breakthroughs in life. It's always a song that's right there with you. It's always something that's written of the spoken word that's with you to carry you through and get you over. So I'm gonna sing the first song that he requested me to sing at the Red Cat Jazz Cafe, which is one of the first songs I sang at the Poetry Lounge.
I'm about to get light right now.
You
Oedipus curse from childbirth, hurt. Labor pains, now a fruit stain that got both halves thrown out the secret garden, outbound. But at least you know this, every man on earth has one rib walking around. At present time, man's climbed so far down the tree of knowledge that most throw their soulmates in the lost and found just because the rump ain't brown enough, just because the skin ain't light or brown enough, the jeans ain't tight enough, right enough. Constantly on the lookout for perfection. Too busy looking at the pieces and parts to see our own reflection. In other words, sometimes we as sons are too busy trying to play with the moon's womb instead of tending to the moon's womb, so we soon become out of tune with the many amazing phases that she goes through. Think about your relationship. Is it true love? Or just the repetitious joy of pelvic push and shove? Don't matter if you use glove or not, as long as it's good and hot. No concern for compatibility, just the ability to knock rocks and dust off the outer crust, bust. Look what's in front of us. Most is half-assed, passing the ass around until the right clown joins the circus. Sex machines who forgot about purpose a long time ago. Love and purpose now postponed to get freaked on, freaks on missions, run game to execute casual Kama Sutra positions. Folks who get hurt do dirt to get even, then get bitter, then get badder, then get madder. Mad at the world because love kicked that behind a few times, so you flip the kill switch on your mind. Now you're blind, scared. Brothers blame sisters, blame brothers for each other's problems. Brothers blame sisters, blame brothers for each other's problems. Too selfish to open our eyes to our own faults. Be honest, most of what happens to us is our young and in between some think it's degrading and mean, some think it's harmless, endearing and clean fun. Nigga, a spirit, a word, a monster whose only hunger is to hear the resonating pleasure and pain of its own name. What's up, nigga? How you doing, nigga? Nigga, I'm living. Nigga, you lying. Nigga, I'm trying to stop saying nigga, but it just keeps slipping out. Can't fight the urges. Can't go too long without saying the word nigga. Nigga this, nigga that, nigga in some shape, form, or fashion. But if you white and you say nigga, then it's different. Conflicting, clashing. Time for a good old-fashioned country-style skull mashing, because nigga don't play that. Nigga don't die. Nigga just multiplies and won't go away. And ever since he showed up on our doorstep that day, we figured out new ways to love him and hate him at the same time. My nigga. Now commercialized and just as much a part of us as hip-hop and basketball. And now everybody wants to rap and everybody wants to hoop and everybody wants to be niggas or something like niggas.
It's a trail, and mother always said, don't be a follower, so I leave. And if you don't like my personal space, bitch, leave. I'll be by myself, regardless. When it's all said and done, I'll do me because I've been doing me since day one. And in your attempt to do me, your performance may be questionable, but anytime I do me, it's just forgettable. Bottom line, every time I do me, it's done perfect. Yes, I said that. Nobody can do me like I do. When it comes to doing me, I does it. I'm loud outside in public. I'm lavishly proud and love it. Since they see similarity, or say that somewhere there is a pair of me, but it's evident you never seen anything like me before, apparently. So everything he makes are twisted, but some of them you see, I am none of them, and they never become homonyms of me. How dare they? Suggest for a second that my authenticity, genuineness, and integrity be questioned. I am important, and I pour my poor soul to my pores, my passion and my pain poetically given to you and yours. Imitation is the best form of flattery, of course, but before me there was none, and after me there'll be no more. I'm the whatever position. I am captain of the mission. And if need be of me, I play all of the positions. I'm the coach, I'm the umpire, the back catcher, the pitcher, the shortstop, the center fielder, the home run hitter. I'm way out in left field catching my own home run. Selling peanuts, I'm killing them, son. To the right field, I fill my hand with the mic, fill my mouth with my life, and fill the room full of people poetically enticed. And you might be entertained, and you might be intrigued, but I assure you, this is no act. It's me.
I'm like, if loving you was wrong, then I don't want to be right, so I tell myself to forget it. I'll deal with the consequences later because my feelings for you I can no longer fight, and I don't want to. I'm willing to give all that I have just for you, just to see the smile on your face and ready to knock anybody out that tries to step in our way because I'm crazy.
Come on.
Okay, I ain't crazy. I mean, no, I really am, bitch, so don't try me. And maybe a little selfish. I want to be all about you, and I want you to be all about me, and all those other past relationships. Let's let them go and write it down in our book of history. Because for your love, I'm oh so greedy, and I want the whole world to see, and I don't give a flip how they view me, because with you, I'm completely happy. Shit, the way you touch me sends these shockwaves down my spine, and when you kiss me, you make me want to hum things like, maybe can you be mine? And you make love to me. You make me want to record that shit so that I can press rewind time after time after time. And when we finish, we can sit back and admire how nicely our skin blends when our bodies are intertwined with one another. I want you to be more than just my snack or my lover. I love you. Bitch, did you just, okay. You said, I love you. Okay, I do. I'm so past the L word. That's sick. Your name must be Candy, because for you I'm an addict, and if I don't get my fix, I'll feel myself getting weak, so to prevent me from having any heavy withdrawals, I like to fall fast asleep so I can think about that shit in my dreams, and that will carry me over into the next day, or at least until I hear you say something like, I am dangerously and deeply in love with you, and it's completely out of my control, and even though I'm a fuck boy, I'll give my heart for you to hold and care, because I know that you will handle it with so much care, and I'll respond by saying some dumb shit like, I ain't going nowhere, you got me cooking for your cocoa puffs. I'm like a crackhead for you, I think, and this has to be the greatest love I've ever seen, because I've never felt this way about loving. My knees are up his feet if he told me they hurt, because this nigga just got it like that.
Yes, sir.
And then I'd feed him. And after he finished his full-course meal, he'd tell me how bad he wanted to taste this dessert that was located in between my thighs and below my waist. And I would say something stupid like, baby, we ain't gotta fuck, we could just hunch each other. And he would respond by saying something like, baby, we don't even have to hunch each other, we can settle for having a stimulating conversation on top of covers. And I was like, oh, you thought I was for real? No, I want you to get me some addicted. I was thinking more on the lines of some bump and grind type shit, but then when I thought about it, I was like cool type shit, because with him it's nothing for me to reach my peak. He has the ability to make me climax without even touching me. Nothing touching me but his words and the air. Shit, 5 minutes into our conversation, I was already there. 5 minutes into the conversation, I found myself at my next reservation, and that's standing in front of the sink with a damn towel in one hand and a dry in the other, and some gel, because it's the only thing mild enough for sensitive. Right when I was about to go there, he was like, babe, what you doing? We ain't finished yet. We better take this to the shower. And I looked at the clock and said, well, we only got an hour because Mr. gonna be coming inside. He said, well, we better make it a quickie because I gotta feel those thighs gyrating on top of mine. I was like, shit. Well, if I'm gonna do it, I mean, I might as well become an all-out freak, and that's when I properly position myself on my elbows and knees and prop that ass up just right to make it easy for him to please. And right when he was about to go in real deep, I saw my phone lighting up, and it was my man calling me. So naturally, I had to turn around and get permission to answer the phone, because when he hit it, you don't want to do shit wrong, right? He was so sweet. He was like, hey, go ahead, carry on. So I was like, hello. Hey, baby. Some nigga called in sick, so I have to stay late. And I was like, it's cool, because I'm sleeping anyway. And before my snack could, before I could hang up the phone, my snack started to smack my ass. And when we finished, we stepped back and talked trash on top of the covers. And we exchanged stories of how we were going to leave our lovers and run away together. And And time started to wind down and it was time for him to leave. When I walked into the door, he placed sweet kisses on my lips, my forehead, and my cheek. And when I opened up the door, I saw something I couldn't believe. My man had been standing there the whole time listening to him, and maybe I was busted. And guess what, ladies? I didn't give a fuck.
This is what we say goodbye. Not to talk to you later or see you soon. This is a full-blown goodbye. A cut-off cold turkey, cause shit, nigga, I gotta go. You were my first love. The one I would run to when no one else would listen. You read between all of my lies. I mean, you read between all of my lines. I couldn't get shit past you. Even when I was sick of you. I poured out my heart to you through similes and metaphors, and even when I was sick of you, I would still write a haiku. Because instead of blood running through my veins, it was ink. Ink that kept my mind from going crazy. Journals that I would write in daily, and even when I was speaking plainly, I was still told it was poetically. Hence the reason I became poetically Courtney Lynn. You ignited a fire in me that even I was too blind to see. You made my moon shine brighter than the sun ever could. And on my darkest days, the light that you provided, it lifted all of my pain. I want to think of you as my ibuprofen. Because I be sick and tired of life, but you remind me how I am chosen. I be wanting to give up, and you remind me that I can't. I be wanting so much, and you remind me my time is coming. Hell, I be wanting to think of you less, but you remind me of how much you reduce my stress.
That half the time with no time and a half. So with the time that I have, I'm investing in myself to get better. With time, I will. And I will do my best to progress on this road to success, but success with it oftentimes takes time. But most of the times it takes money. And it's funny, since time is money. And so since time is money, you gotta make sure your time is well spent. Don't spend your time on shit that ain't worth your time, because that don't make sense. And since there ain't no time like the present, time's of the essence. So with essence, don't waste your time with people that waste your time. Procrastinating, hesitating, hating, waiting because they can't stand to see you rise, they can't wait to see you fall because they don't want to see you make it at all. So they make it their business to be all up in your business because they got no business of their own. That's why every time it's your time to shine, stones are being thrown from every direction. And now you don't know which direction to go or which path to take, so you take your sweet time to make up your mind. But would you just please make up your mind and stop second guessing your blessings? Stop stressing life lessons, asking yourself questions like why? Why is it that every time I'm trying to get a little peace of mind, somebody always trying to get a little piece of mind? Answer. Because they want what you got, but don't want to have to go through what you had to get it. And I admit it, I've been there a time or two that we all have, including you, ain't no point in lying. We've all ended at one point in time, but at some point in time, you gotta grow up and quit that shit. Pray for what you want and thank God for what you get.
Talk about what we met.
I'm into poetry.
Hey.
I'm into poetry like meteorologists are into the constellations, like gynecologists are into female patients. Like wine tasters are into wine tasting. Like older black women are into Christ and salvation. I hear poems with inspiration and I embrace them. Whether they're recited by virgins or veteran poets that's been spitting half their life. You see, a poet without their name and life could actually save your life. It was a virgin through which God delivered Christ. That's just something to think about when a virgin poet is on the mic. I'm into poetry like sisters are into weave. Like fuck pen is into thieves. You see, poetry is into me, but I'm into it like you wouldn't believe. It keeps me intrigued. I love listening just as much as I enjoy spitting. So when I'm at the poetry lounge, I don't answer your call or reply to a text. Dodging you is not my intention, and I apologize if you missed it before when I mentioned that I was into poetry. And it's very bad etiquette to answer the phone. In fact, texting people really is not condoned. Frankly, when I'm in my poetic zone, I prefer to be left the fuck alone because I'm into poetry. John is into Windsor Village. Like New Light and Ike Hilliard, St. John's and Rudy Rasmus, Reverend Ratcliffe and Brentwood Baptist. I'm into poetry in that synchronized fashion. There's no ending date, so I guess it's everlasting. And despite the dark shadows I'm sometimes casting, I do it with knowledge, swag, and a whole lot of passion.